Nagbabalik tayo sa Kababayan Today. If you're just joining us, pinag-uusapan po natin dahil May is Mental Health Month, awareness. We're talking about mental health at bakit ikinakahiya natin ito sa ating komunidad. Napaka-importante po na pag-usapan, pero alam mo naman, sa kultura natin, mahirap pag-usapan ito, no? That's why I want to thank you, both of you, for sharing your experience because you don't see people admitting to this. Now, Adrienne, from the work that you do in our community, why do you think there's such a big barrier? Bakit ang mga Pilipino hindi nagsasalita?
Stigma. Ang stigma. Alam mo, sa Pilipinas, di ba, pag sinasabi, oh, loko-loko ka, okay, pinagtatawanan ka, o taga-Mandaluyong ka, ganyan, ano? And so, sa atin, pag sinasabi na may kaunting depression o may kaunting mental health problems, agad-agad, pinagtatawanan ka, you know? And stigma yan eh. And so, because of the stigma, ayaw nating aminin na may problema tayo, you know? Para hindi tayo mapagtawanan. You know? So, and in the process, walang nangyayari sa atin, walang nakakatulong sa atin. Ni tayo mismo, hindi na tumutulong sa sarili.
Yes. You know? Okay, I want to read this. There's a strong cultural expectation of Filipinos to take care of its elderly, its young, its sick, or weak members. Patience, tolerance, loyalty, and even suffering in the process of caring for these dependent members are seen by the Filipino-American community as admirable qualities. So that's why they delay seeking help. Dahil pag naghihirap sila, ibig sabihin nun, this is good. Because people will look at this as if I'm sacrificing and it's a good thing to sacrifice.
Yes, exactly.
Ano masasabi mo doon?
I think it's right because we tend to work naturally caregivers. So we tend to like care for the others as opposed to taking care of ourselves. So when we feel something, we kind of brush it off and we dismiss the feelings, not realizing that we are just suffering. We're even suffering more than the person that we want to help out. And so hence, like, we get worse and it get bottled up inside.
Yes, at alam naman natin Filipinos tend to be passive and patient and are prone to being exploited, accepting suffering as a spiritual offering when events are perceived as beyond their control. Tita Norma, eto yung sinasabi mo, di ba? Kaya mo tinatanong yung Diyos mo dahil naghihirap ka, yun yung association mo.
Yeah. And not only that, if a marriage fails, kasalanan ng babae yan. Hindi kasalanan yan because you're not able to please your man. Even if you're working 3 jobs, katabi mo fax machine, the fact that I lack sleep, that did not help my depression. Hindi na baling hindi niya ako mahal dahil pareho na lang kami. Pero, yung bang araw-araw kang nagtatrabaho, 2-3 trabaho, I didn't have to do that. Wala akong anak. But I did it as, again, to mask. Hindi ako marunong mag-shopping, hindi ako marunong magsugal, hindi ako, having an affair is out of the question. So, anong gagawin natin? Maghanap buhay.
Yeah. The question is, how do we know if our mental health isn't where it's supposed to be?
You know, the mental health is a very broad topic.
Right.
Okay? And mental health is just like a diamond. If you take a look at the diamond has many facets. Okay? If you look at one facet of the diamond, you're not seeing the entire diamond. Okay? So when you look and you say, oh, you're looking at mental health, but you're looking only at depression, you're not looking at the entire mental health. Because the whole gamut of mental health involves more than depression. Mental health involves your mind, your body, your soul, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. That's mental health. And if you take only one part of it, it's okay, but that's not the entirety. You know? So when you talk about mental health, you really have to take a look at the whole person, you know, and even including the family, the environment, you know, everything around you. Mental health means relationships. Your relationship to God, your relationship to your parents, to your titas, titos, your relationship to your peers, your children, and to everybody else. And it could be your relationship to the system, to the immigration, to the justice system, to the acculturation. That's relationship. And mental health, if you boil it down, it's nothing else but relationship, including relationship to your own self.
Yes.
Yes.
Your relationship
Right.
to yourself.
I just want to
Yes.
point out that I think mental health, it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel anything. It doesn't mean that you're not going to feel depressed or feel sad. We are humans, so we feel all these emotions all the time, but I think there is a fine line, and we have to recognize feeling normal, all these feelings as being human, normal people, as opposed to having all these feelings that start disrupting your life. So it becomes very debilitating. Then that means, okay, maybe there's something, if it doesn't feel normal, if it doesn't feel like this is right, like I don't know, I don't want to get out of bed, am I just being lazy? Or is there more to it?
So you mean to say, I admittedly, when I'm sad, I sleep and sleep and sleep
Yes.
and sleep.
Yeah.
That could be.
That's normal. I mean, we are humans. We
right.
go through that. You get exhausted, you have no sleep, your body kind of like catches up on
Right.
you.
Okay.
And so you have to kind of like figure that out. That's normal.
Yeah.
But then when it gets to a certain point after weeks and
Na
weeks,
ayaw mo nang-
ayaw mo nang tumayo,
tumayo. Yun
ayaw
na.
mo nang gawin yung mga normal activities mo, then that's a red flag.
Yes.
Okay, so when we return, pag-uusapan pa rin natin itong topic na ito. It's very important. Let's discuss more about how we can get better if we are faced with symptoms of depression. We'll be right back.